Hello everyone, I'm back and this is a little preview before the Bournemouth and Arsenal game. It's Mikel Arteta's first game and he hasn't had long in charge. He's only had a couple of training sessions, but from what I can see, looks like he's taking the team back to basics. He said he wants to instill a culture. He said he wants to instill a philosophy in the team, and anyone not on board won't play. So it's a good opportunity to see all the stories that people were talking about, the rifts in the squad, and it will come to fruition now. We'll be able to see if any of them rumours were true. So none of this Mesut Ozil did this and so did that and Aubameyang ain't happy here. If they're not playing, you'll be able to see under the new regime of Mikel Arteta whether it's them or the manager, or there's because there's no, it doesn't seem like there's any ulterior motive with Arteta in charge. Looking into some of the training that he's done, he's gone back to basics. He talks about players playing the way they're facing, knowing where the man's going to be at all times, positioning, keeping it simple, no flicks and tricks, back to basics, work hard, passion and aggression. And that's what anyone asks for. And I'm not just talking about fans. I'm talking about when you're playing for your club on a Saturday or Sunday. That's all you ask for your fellow man. And if you've got that all around the pitch, that's a good step in the right direction to get in where you need to be. Apparently, there's no injuries in the squad, so it looks like Mesut Ozil's back from some of his little knock. And it looks like he's got a good clean slate and a fresh squad to pick from. I'm not sure what he's going to go with, but it will be players that he's seen in training that have done the business. It will be players that he can trust to go with the philosophy that he's talking about. And it's not a hard one, it's simple. Anyone that knows Pep Guardiola knows that he was meticulous about positioning. Know where that player is going to be at all time, and it's come second nature. It's habits, and in a couple of videos that I put earlier, one of the things that I pinpointed out was in the session, Granit Xhaka's pulled up for his positioning because he's not moving his feet. He's not moving around. He's not being agile enough. And Arteta pulls him up, says he needs to do this, needs to move this way, needs to move that way, and then it changes. And then as you saw towards the end of the session, the players start to get a bit more. It's a very simple philosophy. It's one that we were taught when we was younger, but we overcomplicate football now because we want to do whatever and different tactics, and you play the best to your ability in the way you can, and no one can stop you. Trust me, if you've got the right players. And although I don't think this is the best squad we've had in a while, it's far from it. I think it's actually one of the worst squads we've had for years. But still, there's enough about it to get into the right position, to get into them European positions. 100%. There's no doubt about that. We're not worse than these Everton squads or Newcastle squads. We're not the worst in the league. This is just not a great squad that Arsenal's had, and I say squad as well because it's not individuals. You've got individuals that are top class, world class, but as a squad, it's very unbalanced, and it will remain to be seen what Arteta can do in maybe the January transfer window. I very much doubt it because it's not the way Arsenal work, and more so in the summer. We'll be able to see how he works, whether he moves away from the whole looking to see what highly looking working with agents, or he goes back to the old school route of sending your scouts out and picking up players that work for you. Personally, I think that's the best way. I know there's the Moneyball way that Liverpool do as well, but they also work with Klopp and that. Like it's not all people buying above and then putting players in place. It's not that. it's a team effort. So that's the preferred role I'd like to go with Arsenal. I'm not going to do a preview today. I'm not going to do a predicted 11. I'm just going to try and enjoy the game and just get some analysis back on the game after that game, and probably look to do more of the predicted 11s after I get to see what Mikel Arteta is looking for in his squad. So, that being said, I do think we can beat Bournemouth away from home tomorrow. I know we need to be patient with Arteta, because you've got to remember, in the last what, 6 months, they've had 3 different managers. Now, I know Freddie weren't in there for long, but still, you're trying to move away from Emery's philosophy. You're going a bit into Ljungberg and not knowing where the players really stand with regards to who's going to come in or not, whether Freddie's going to get a job. And now they've got to move to Arteta, so it will take time. It will take patience from the fans. I know there's some cynical people out there, but they just need to shut up and get on with it. Simple as that. So, on that note, come on Arsenal. You can do this. Get the 3 points for Arsenal. Get the 3 points for the fans. Get the 3 points for Mikel Arteta on his debut. Come on Arsenal.